Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on into the video. Today we're going to be looking at pretty much everything Black Ops 7 Zombies related. So we have a gameplay trailer, we have a kind of like gameplay intel trailer, we have some articles about augments, and then some things about just Ashes of the Damned in general. So pretty excited to talk about this stuff. I'm kind of like just in the middle right now. Like I'm on the fence about how I'm feeling about Black Ops 7. So hopefully this kind of stuff can, reinvigorate me, because that intro cinematic to me felt a little cornballish. So hopefully this stuff makes it better. So here we go. So this is the trailer. Okay. So that's going to be the Wonder Vehicle. They're going to make it a lot about this thing. Okay, it looks pretty cool. This is like the farm area.
So was I.
Oh, Resident Evil-y.
But as they say,
Okay,
this too shall pass.
pretty big area. I think this map's gonna be pretty big. It looks pretty big. Let's see. See, like this part is just kind of cornbally. I'm not convinced yet. Oh, Ted's there. Hello. Alright, and there's the copyright. So is that Pack-a-Punch on the back? The truck? Alright, so copyrighted stuff. Ooh, that area looks cool. There's the stuff right there. That looks pretty cool. Just kind of, again, looks like an evolution on Black Ops 6, which I'm all for if they keep innovating on that. If they just keep pushing it.
Like mowing a lawn of flesh.
Cool. Diner looks cool. Elemental Pop's there. Cool. I think just I'm gonna get tired of like the dark ether aesthetic. I think that's just gonna get a little tiresome. Like every single map's gonna look like this. Like really. Like the outside of the map over there doesn't look very good. Is that fireworks? New perk? Okay, this is that's the Wonder Weapon. Looks pretty cool. That looks kinda. The one area looked a little Ascension-y. So looks pretty cool. Is that a fucking bear? Oh my god. Oh my god, a fucking bear, bro. Are you kidding me?
In the beta.
In the beta? What the fuck? Alright, dude. Let's calm down a little bit. In the beta, I think it is just survival, so maybe one note. Alright, that bear looks... Alright, bear looks goofy as shit. Alright, so this is going to be the gameplay
Without
intel
a doubt,
drop.
this is one of the most ambitious zombies maps we've ever made.
We're doing a ton of dope and we're just getting started.
Rated M game, but we're censoring the word shit.
Ashes of the Damned is huge.
Jesus
It is the
Christ.
darkest and creepiest
Rated
map
M
we've
game,
made,
though.
and it's just terrifying and surreal, and it's a nightmare.
This area looks pretty cool.
When you first come in, you are in a crashed Janus Towers that has fallen into the dark
there's Janus
ether.
Towers.
You come out of the rubble and you see this vast landscape with all of these unique locations connected by roads that are really deadly. And zombies are spawning much higher rates, and you need Old Tessie to get from destination to destination.
So they
Introducing
better not
Tessie,
fuck up this
the new
vehicle,
fifth member of
because
your
like this
squad.
You
vehicle
find this
thing is going to
broken down,
be
incredible looking
like-
vehicle. You really want to drive it, but it's not working.
You'll have to go
I
in
don't know.
and find Ted, the first upgrade
they
to
really
the
can't
vehicle.
fuck it up.
Once you get Ted and Ted is installed in the truck, he brings Tessie to life.
Tessie and Ted together again.
And once you get to Ashwood, we need the Pack-a-Punch to get stronger to survive.
Oh, they're kind of
you'll
I don't
take
like
the
that,
jet
but they're just like
engine
kind of
and
explaining.
install
Like,
it in the
like
back of
leave me some
Tessie.
mystery.
And so now you have a mobile Pack-a-Punch machine, but you also have a boost functionality.
Yeah, that's
The third
cool that you can put
upgrade
the,
is the Abomination
okay. So the
Carcass.
pack punch is on the
When
back.
This is added
That's
to the vehicle,
cool, but like
its durability
you couldn't
against
let me
zombies
just
is increased.
experience that for
And
myself.
The
This is
coolest
like
thing
my
that
main
the
problem with modern
Abomination
zombies.
heads
They
can
explain
do
everything.
is the laser attack.
So like,
It's pretty amazing.
I'd
It's
rather
pretty gross.
I discover this on my own than
And
they
then
just tell
the
me about it.
final
Like it
upgrade
is cool. This
adding
is
that
cool
GT2
stuff,
turret
but
to the roof.
This is the first Wonder Vehicle that we have where every member of the squad can participate. There's a driver, there's a turret seat, and then for the two other players, there are things in the world that you want to be protecting the vehicle from.
That bear, oh my god. They're so proud of that.
Our new elite enemy.
The Zursa, this thing is this giant zombie undead bear. We had to have something that is equal to the vehicle to feel intense, to fight, and scary. It also is covered in beehives that shoot bees at you.
We call them zombies.
We are also introducing our new enemy type. The Ravager is
This is
a
like
twisted
denizens.
humanoid being.
It really has a dual role, either attacking you or sometimes they'll prioritize stealing your stuff.
It jumps on your car, it rips it apart.
We wanted to make this thing have that danger to it, that shrieky element to the vocalizations and to the whole sound design that, yes, this thing is small, but this thing will mess you up.
Wisp Tea is a brand new perk coming to Black Ops 7,
It's a Swiss that will attack the closest zombie to you.
and depending on how you augment it, can revive you, it can heal you, it can do additional damage and shoot other zombies.
So just blood will
Fireworks is
fight.
the ammo mod that we're going to be bringing. When you shoot a zombie, it spawns a bunch of fireworks and they spiral out and take out other zombies in the area.
That's cool.
We want to make sure that
Fucking fireworks,
BO7
bro.
is
At least they're, like, bringing
an
it back.
interesting and a dynamic experience for both new and unfamiliar players and seasoned hardcore players.
We have survival maps for casual players. We have directed mode for our beginner players. We have curse mode for the hardcore players.
Curse mode is really about
Cursed
focusing
mode.
on our most engaged players
What is that?
and giving them additional challenges. The idea is that once you've finished a main quest on a map, we unlock these things that we call relics. And so you're choosing how you want to make the mode harder,
finish the
but by
Easter
making
egg.
the mode harder, you're also going to be opening up a lot of new content. We're actually going to increase your power levels. There's also
Oh,
some
toxic
Easter
growth. I
eggs
didn't
that are
even
only
notice
going to be
that.
discoverable when you're engaged in cursed mode. We're not holding back this year. I don't think players.
Again,
are
I
gonna
hope
be
they're
ready
adding.
for what
They're
they're
not
about to
just like,
experience.
oh,
I think is the
starting
most
over.
atmospheric and dark map we've had.
The vibe of Ashes of the Damned is absolutely insane, and we're just getting started.
I mean, they have some cool ideas, but you know, I really hope they don't fuck it up. All right, so let's go over the augments. So this is gonna be perk colas, ammo mods, field upgrades, and gobblegums. So this is basically just gonna be. Oh wow, there's 9 now. Okay, I like that. They're adding, right? They're not removing. They're not starting over. Right? I like that so far. Adding. So we have hardened plates, reactive armor. I wonder if this stuff's going to carry over. 12 types of Perca-Colas, 1 new, 11 returning. Jesus. So we have Wisp Tea. How many do we have in Cold War? Was it 10? 9? 10? Wisp Tea, Juggernog, PhD, Elemental Pop, Melee Macchiato, Vulturade, Double Tap, Quick Revive, Deadshot, Death Perception, Stamina Up, Speed Cola. Is there any that are missing? I don't think so. Stamina Up, Speed Cola, Elemental Pop. I guess are there really 11 perks in really? That's cool. All right. Maybe they're just gonna keep adding perks. It's just gonna be absolutely insane. I still don't know what they're doing for season 6 of zombies. That's so 6 types of ammo mods, 1 new 5 returning. Okay. Again, this is good. This is good so far. That they're adding. It's not like fucking Vanguard where they're like, oh yeah, we had 10 perks in Cold War, but only 5 are in Vanguard, which, oh my god. Alright, so Fireworks, Brain Rot, Napalm Burst, Shadow Rift, Deadwire, and Cryo Freeze. Okay. Like that. Ooh, wait, no. The healing one is gone. Okay. I mean, that's fine. They might bring it back. The Lightmen, that's it. Okay. Cool. 6 types. So we have Toxic Growth, Dark Flare, Healing Aura, Frenzy Guard, Energy Mine, and Aether Shroud. Okay, so Mr. Peaks is not returning. Yeah, okay. They're probably just gonna. I think that's a shame. I think the Mr. Peaks one is really cool, but I don't know. Okay, so again, it's not like there's 4, you know. It's not like there's 4 here. That's kind of like my main thing. Okay. So for each returning enhancement, Juggernog for example, expect 6 augments from Black Ops 6 plus 2 brand new augments, 1 major and 1 minor. Wait, but there's 9 here. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. some returning augments are seeing some tweaks. So forget some of what you know. Maybe that's just how they worded it. I don't know. There's 9 here, so if you have, am I just being autistic right now? Am I just retarded? Expect 6 augments plus 2 brand new ones, so that'd be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 9. Okay, I'm not crazy. Fuck. Maybe they're gonna explain that. Minor augment helps you unlock all. Oh, okay. I fucking read. Unlock all 8 augments in your research diagram, and you can then unlock the extra slot minor augment, which enables you to equip a second minor augment in the game. Okay, there we go. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Therefore, once you fully research a specific perk, an ammo mod, or a field upgrade, you have a total of 8 augments. Okay, so that's good. You may have noticed 2 Black Ops 6 ammo mods, Lightman and Shatter Blast, and 3 field upgrades. Oh, okay. They're addressing it. They're addressing it. Here we go. Arnless. Expect them to all appear, each with 2 new, okay, to bolster your offensive capabilities. Further, during Season 1. Wow, really? So during Season 1, all of this stuff is coming? Okay. All right. You have my attention. All right. Okay. So so what is this? Sorry, here are some general changes to augments. Round preservation. Anytime an augment enables an enemy to be charmed, brain rot perk. Charmed zombies now avoid slaying the last zombie. Oh, okay. That's like a quality of life thing, but I'll still appreciate that. All big game augments for ammo mod will receive a buff to damage or frequency that they trigger. Okay, that's good. Area of effect. Damage types without a hit location, like Deadwire's Lightning Strike, are no longer automatically considered critical hits. This also affects equipment and traps. Okay. One shot, one chance. Augments that operate on a per shot influence regarding ammunition or weapons that have multiple pellets of area effect damage. Now have a very small cooldown, so not as to make them overwhelmingly effective for those types of weapons. Augmented examples include Dead Again, Deadshot Dagger perk, and Critical Eye. Okay, gotcha. So just kind of like very minor things, which again, I'm appreciating that they're just carrying all this stuff over, but it also is like, okay, why is Black Ops 7 a whole separate game? That's kind of like, it's weird. Oh, almost dropped the microphone. Hopefully it didn't sound too bad. New enhancement, health overcharge. Here is overheal, modifying the buff that allows players to temporarily increase their maximum health using certain augments or equipment. Here's how this works. Enhanced health. The most you can raise your health by combined augment effects like Juggernauts and Stim Shot equipment, for example, is plus 100 to health above your health current maximum. Overheal. Employ specific tactics, and you can increase your health still further. This bonus to your health is temporary, meaning unlike your regular health, it does not regenerate over time. So it's kind of like a shield. The bonus is lost once your current health drops below normal, but it can be... Okay. That's just going to be wait and see. So Wisp T. Okay. So once summoned, the Wisp begins to slay nearby zombies for around 30 seconds. 2 minutes later, it can be summoned again. So Blood Wolf Bite. Close enough. The number is important rather than the speed of slaying, though obviously the Wisp will appear more quickly. The enemies are killed with haste. The Wisp targets all zombie types indiscriminately. Okay. Okay. Mask of Wrath, the demon does more damage. Mask of Salvation, the fox can revive you while it's active. Okay, so they're like... I like that. I like that they're kind of going a little goofy with it. Like, Mr. Peaks, like, I think Mr. Peaks was super fun because I enjoyed figuring out what each one did because it was kind of worded weird. The monkey attracts enemies and does damage in an area. So then the Mask of Benevolence, the maiden does not attack but will periodically heal you. All right. Extension, haste, zombie sitter. The Wisp will attract and avoid damaging the last zombie in the round until the Wisp will pick up some items and power-ups aside from the nuke. Cool. Here's the Wonder Fizz. So there's... Yeah, whatever. The base purchase price of Perk-a-Colas is based on previously purchased perks increases. Are they going to lower the base price, though? Because it gets ridiculous. It's like 8,000 points for, like, the last perk or something like that. Or 7,000 points or something like that. So maybe they'll reduce it. I wouldn't mind that. Here are the 11 returning Perk-a-Colas with all 8 augments. So Juggernog increases health from 100 to 250. Didn't they just say that it goes up to... I don't know. Whatever. So 250. So Iron Core, your health is increased when all of your plates are broken. Okay. Minor augments, shake it off. Incoming damage will occasionally be significantly reduced. Okay. So double whammy, release a second explosion shortly after the first one. Wall jumping creates an explosion. Okay, so wall jumping's in the game. All right. Rainbow Pop weapons with an ammo mod equipped have a chance to deal the elemental damage that the enemy is weak to. Okay. And then killing a special or elite enemy with its elemental weakness resets your elemental pop cooldown. Okay. The punch is replaced with your dedicated melee weapon. Okay. And then gain more essence from melee kills. Okay. Picking up an armor plate automatically applies it to your vest. Vulturade is the new staple now? Alright. Special and elite enemies you kill have a chance to drop a larger essence vial. So this should just be automatic without being a perk, though. I like this. This is really good. But this should just be part of the gameplay. I don't know. So double dealer. Every 4th bullet in your weapon magazine deals double damage. And then bullet weapons have increased penetration damage through enemies. Okay. So killing a special or elite enemy will start your health regeneration. You can now craft a self-revive kit up to 4 times. All right. Bullets deal bonus damage to enemies within point-blank range. And then temporarily increase your movement speed after getting a point-blank kill. See enemies close behind you and take less damage from behind. And... okay, that's... okay. Death Perception can now see loot. Fire while sprinting and increase non-forward sprinting speed. That's weird. Gain a burst of speed when initiating a reload, and reloading has a chance to not use stock ammo. Okay. Do I really got to put in my birthday for this? I don't care. Okay, so here's Fireworks. So Fireworks can activate on elite enemies. Fireworks explode immediately. Instead of targeting enemies, the flares will land on the ground and explode for a while. Create 2 fire wheels that spin around and do damage to enemies. Okay, so I just kind of have to wait and see for all this stuff. Fireworks cooldown is reduced. Increase area of effect. Deals more damage to special and elites. Okay, so Brain Rot. Charmed enemies deal toxic damage to nearby enemies. Increases the damage dealt by charmed enemies. Okay. Napalm Burst leaves a pool of fire on the ground. Increases the activation radius of Napalm Burst. Okay. Shadow Rift becomes a black hole that pulls in enemies before teleporting away nearby enemy survivors. Isn't that just what Shadow Rift is? I don't know. Teleporting enemies away adds ammo to your weapon magazine. Jesus Christ, I'm so dyslexic. Ball Lightning. Activating Deadwire launches an orb that deals electric damage to nearby enemies as it moves, and enemies that are stunned by Deadwire have a chance to spread to nearby enemies. Okay. Crowd Freeze has a chance to activate on more than one enemy at a time. Enemies are damaged once they're unfrozen. Okay, and then we have Toxic Growth. We kind of already know how Toxic Growth works. So we have these. Looks pretty cool. And then, okay. Cool. Then we have Dark Flare. The beam now adds additional damage in a cone in front of you. Enemies that are hit by the beam are dealt additional shadow damage over time. Healing Aura can now revive dead allies. Okay. And affected players get a health overcharge. Frenzied, annihilate enemies with your fists. While Frenzy Guard is active, armor durability is increased. Okay. Energy Mine has more detonations and waits for multiple enemies to be in the range. And then a deployed Energy Mine can be recycled for a field charge upgrade. Okay. Distract enemies with Dark Aether clone of yourself. And then deal shadow damage to enemies on activation and increase your movement speed during Aether Shroud. Okay. So then these are Gobblegums. So here are 6 new Gobblegums. So we have Aftertaste. Okay. Requipment. Your equipment slots refill over time. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Power Vacuum. Okay. Kills have a higher chance to spawn power-ups. Round off. Round prevented from advancing for 2 rounds. Wait, what? Rounds prevented from advancing for 2 rounds? What? I don't know. Receive a 3-plate armor vest and full plates. Gift card gain 30,000 essence. Cannot be combined with other bonuses. Holy shit. Alright. Cool. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Alright, and then we're gonna go over, this is probably the actual map. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I think just my main problem is going to be with the general just Dark Aether is just going to get really tiresome. Okay, so we have the Janus Towers Plaza. It's probably going to be the spawn room. And then we have the Van Dorn Farm. Okay, so that's just the farm. And then we have Blackwater Lake. Looks pretty cool. And then we have Ashwood, it kind of looks like buried, a frontier town sinking into a rift. Okay. Looks pretty cool. And then we have Exit 115. This is going to be like the diner. The Cosmodrome. What the fuck? Those, what the hell? And then the Fog. Simply referred to as the Fog, much of the traversal roads. Some with additional areas of investigation, such as a grounded ship. Okay, so that's what I did see. I thought it looked like Call of the Dead. Or a forest of monoliths. Okay, cool. So new wonder vehicle. I do appreciate that they're kind of taking the correct route with these vehicles. I think the Outbreak just was so unnecessary with their vehicles, but I think the boat and Terminus and then the truck here hopefully works out pretty good. So, and it kind of retroactively makes me wish that they did something more with the boat and Terminus. Okay. So yeah, this is the Wonder Weapon. So the classic ray gun and ray gun Mark II. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so there might be upgrades to that. I'm not entirely sure. Or it can just be its own thing. Okay, so we have the Ravagers, which are these guys. These guys look pretty cool. The Zursa, which is just a bear. So let's see. Expect to hear a special round audio stinger when zombies' strength increases as the round progresses. What the? What? Okay. Sliding to normal zombie knocks it down but doesn't inflict a lot of damage. Okay. Jump pads. Cool. Jump pads allow for the player to navigate and jumping off point for a normal essence fee that's comparable to an inexpensive door buy, so probably 500 points. Okay, Saw Blade Trap from Blood of the Dead looks pretty cool. Okay, so then we have Zombies modes. Launches with several modes along with the highly anticipated return of Dead Ops 4. Okay. Standard Directed Survival Cursed. Oh, okay. Standard, play the new round-based map Ashes of the Damned, continuing the fight against the undead within the Dark Aether, searching for clues of the truth of what lies ahead, recommended for experienced players. This will include access to the main quest and side quest content and will be available. So this is like the intended way. Directed, opt for a streamlined path where the objectives are clear and guided possession, keeps you locked on the main quest. Damn. This is an experience that's more approachable for new players or for those story-driven, expected directed launch after standard in a similar cadence to Black Ops 6. Okay, good. They're doing that. Survival maps are coming to zombies for the first time since Black Ops 2. So what's like the difference between survival and standard? Unfiltered experience. There are no quests other than you and your squad surviving against a red light. So it's probably just like maps. I don't think there's gonna be like an actual difference between standard and survival. It's just gonna be the maps are smaller, stuff like that. Which is kind of something I was wondering with Grief. When Grief came in, I thought they were gonna do something with the maps that they made for Grief, but you could just like make them survival maps. That's probably what it's gonna be. Cursed, take on a new experience featuring some legacy mechanics and numerous side quests to unearth increasingly potent relics. Activate these relics to face harder challenges in exchange for new levels of power, replayability, and rewards. Okay, you have my interest. Okay, so... Oh, this is kind of tailor-made for the hardcore. Crafted for those seeking a more demanding experience with new layers of challenge to discover and overcome for access to unique rewards. This is one of Black Ops 7's biggest innovations, directly inspired from the feedback from the zombies community. You can't even enter Curse until you've fulfilled certain criteria. Once you've figured out how to access the mode yourself, you'll start a Curse match with some familiar friends, only a trusty pistol, and no loadout weapons available. No minimap. And a classic point system. Okay. From there, your focus is finding archaic artifacts of great power hidden away from the dark ether, time, and space. These are also known as relics, each one themed around a totem from Black Ops Zombies history. Every relic has a unique condition to discover it, and the requirements needed can be unforgiving. These cursed relics aren't simply here to display a trophy cabinet, they provide a debuff modifier, making your subsequent matches even more challenging. Each relic offers a unique challenge to overcome, and once unlocked and applied to a match, several of these modifiers can enable further restrictions that longtime fans will find familiar. A limit of 4 perk colas, or the removal of ammo caches, are just 2 examples. So this sounds like the Halo Skulls system. Yeah. With relics becoming available in varying degrees of cursed power, your future cursed matches available as private matches with the host's collection of relics available to pick from are set to become even more hectic as you hunt down more dangerous artifacts. Each Black Ops 7 Zombies map will also have more relics to discover throughout the post-launch seasons. Why curse yourself by choosing relics to increase the challenge? Because doing so is the key to unlocking more powerful relics, as well as granting you benefits and rewards unique to the mode. Good luck, you will need it. You have my attention, Treyarch. Now don't fuck it up! Okay. Alright, so the first survival map coming at launch is focused, bite-sized map experience set on the vet. So there's only one survival map? It's just this one? So it's just the farm. In survival, you and your teammates venture within the perimeter of the map, in this case, the farmstead. Okay. There are a few places to run. Old Testy is out of commission, and a tactical positioning. Okay, so it's just going to be farm locked off. Okay. Once the power to the farm has been restored, you have a focused plan to survive as long as possible, but with little chance of escape. Any accessible caches and machines available in standard mode appear in an identical location in the survival mode. Any other interactive crafting tables, wall buys, are not in the standard mode of the area are moved into the survival map. So it's probably just gonna be like, okay, so yeah, the one veteran farm doesn't have a pack-a-punch or Wonder Fizz machine, so both are dropped into the. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, but it's only gonna be the farm. That's a little weird. Okay. Curse exempt loadouts. Okay, so loadouts. A ranged weapon, yeah, single melee weapon, field upgrade, tactical equipment, including stalwarts like decoy and old favorites like the Symbol Monkey. Really? So you can spawn in with a Casimir? Really? Lethal equipment, including Black Ops 7 specific lethals. Gobblegum pack, 5 Gobblegums. Okay. Black Ops 6 inventories will be accessible in Black Ops 7. Good. Okay. Alright, so loadout confirmation and changes build codes. In addition to the return of zombies' preferred builds, weapons you construct in the gunsmith now have an associated build code. Oh, that's the thing from multiplayer. 30 weapons to level up and unlock. Okay. Yippee, I just unlocked Nebula like a couple weeks ago, so time to do it again. Woohoo! New and returning features, Essence Salvage. Okay, so points. Points is coming back, everybody! Woohoo! Just fuck off. Salvage. Changes essence and salvage. Gobblegums can now be recycled to instantly receive additional essence. The amount you receive is determined by the Gobblegum rarity. Salvage bonus is from certain silencer attachments that performing similarly to Black Ops 6 counterparts have been lowered, so the other muscle... Okay. Amassing missing salvage. If you find salvage hard to come by, expect some help in this regard. Every 10 rounds, you are awarded around 50% of any salvage you previously missed picking up, which subsequently disappeared, along with an on-screen message indicating this good fortune. Okay. Alright, boys. Power-ups are back. Power-ups are back. I repeat, power-ups are back. Let's fucking go. Attention, everyone. Power-ups are back. The max ammo power-up now fills your equipment. Fire sale now also temporarily reduces the cost of traps and wall buys. Random perk power-up has been added to randomly dropped power-ups available. Wait, what? A number of perks must be purchased by all teammates before the power-up can appear. Multiple power-ups randomly dropping within a single round is now a more frequent occurrence. There's a new Gobblegum power vacuum that increases... Okay. Any Gobblegum that summons power-ups like Killjoy on the house now automatically activate the power-ups they summon, adjusting the tactics of... Okay. Alright. So, 24 types of enhancements, 12 perks. Okay, we already know that. Okay, so we already went over this. Is this just the... We just went over this. Okay. Not sure why they made that like its own thing. Rampage Inducer, wall buys... Allowing you to purchase level 2 armor, then level 3 armor from the same armor wall buy location. Okay, ammo caches, mystery box, Origins mystery box, cool. Crafting tables. Lethals. Disciple injection. That's fucking funny. The arsenal. I like the arsenal. Elemental weakness. Okay, pack punch machine. Camo looks cool. TED tasks. Alright, so just SAM trials. Exfil phone booth. What the fuck? With Rapper 1's fate currently unknown, you won't be relying on a helicopter airlift to exfil you. Unfortunately, an archaic German Telefonzellen booth, repurposed as a cosmic gateway portal, can be called upon. These booths activate periodically throughout the match. The phone rings and you answer it. A portal is conjured where the players are requested to exfil. However, this brings a fearsome high-value target, entity, and minions. This HVT and its underlings must be slain before the time limit expires. During the fight, all other phone booths throughout the map start to activate their own portals. Step through these portals and they link to the phone booth with the HVT. This allows the other teammates elsewhere on the map to quickly teleport. If all teammates accept, you should focus on slaying the HVT within the time limit, skipping them the phone booth where the HVT... Okay, so new to Black Ops 7. If some teammates decline to exfil, they can choose to help or ignore their fellow players, whether the HVT is slain or not. Players declining can continue the match. Okay, so that's good. Additional features, weapon melee adjustments. Okay. Health overcharge, kind of talked about that. Auto revives on new round. When a round completes, expect any player in a prone position to be auto revived. Area of effectiveness, as noted in the augment section, damage types without any hits. Okay, we were talking about that. Zombie gameplay systems. So new intel inspection. Save, load, and rejoin. Solo pausing. So all double XP tokens, all gobblegums, all augments. The prestige level 1000 new orders operator skin reward for Samuels if earned in Black Ops 6. Okay, so that's all the stuff coming back. Dead Ops 4. The Papa back. Let's go. Looks cool. Yeah, I like Dead Ops. I think for a time, Dead Ops 3 was the best part of Cold War. Like, fucking Christ. Okay, early access beta begins on October 5th. The open beta is... Wait, so the second part of the beta is planned to begin Sunday, October 5th, and the beta schedule concludes 17... Wait, what? Oh, October 2nd. Okay, fucking read, Jesus. Alright. So yeah, that's it. Jesus Christ, this video is long. Yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.